The FOMO game is very strong
FOMO.
on social
But
media.
that's like
Yeah.
on social media, as long as you keep looking at it, that's like you'll always feel the rush, right?
Yes, you'll be
Yeah.
like, how come I never think of this idea? How come I never do
Yeah,
it?
or
Right?
like how come like this person is like wow living the life, or like got get married already, then got kids then got something that kind of thing. So although we cannot control everything that we see, so I think maybe it would be good to limit like yourself.
Hi guys!
Hello.
Happy New Year! Happy 2022! Welcome to A Millennial Mess podcast with us, where we talk about work, life, and relationships. So this episode, we actually explore what makes us happy. And we talk about the 7 elements that make us happy. So listen on all the way to the end, and also follow us on our socials below. And we'll see you at the end of the episode. Welcome to another episode of A
Millennial Mess.
Hey, Jade, when I'm looking at that, right, I actually cannot see you. I can see your head only because your body is black. And then
I can only see your shirt actually.
and then the background is like darker,
Black.
right?
Yeah.
And I want to tell y'all guys, right, y'all can follow all our videos, right, and see that Jade and I, right, without a doubt, we match, right?
We will match in some way.
In some way.
Somehow.
It's like pastel color lah, luminous color lah,
Yeah.
black and white. If I'm white, she's black. If I'm black, she's white.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're
And then
black.
we wear denim. Look,
Yeah,
our
yeah,
denim.
denim.
And then today, right, it's the opposite. You know what? I never wear jeans before. Then this is my first time wearing jeans. And then Jade always wears jeans. But this is wearing shorts.
Today
I'm
wearing
always wearing
shorts.
shorts. Yeah. This is a 吉祥.
Is that
Why got 吉祥 come out?
This come from where the Uncle Chris suddenly come
I
out.
want to say like this is a very lucky first episode.
We wish you the luck as well.
Good, lucky high five.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So to start us off with the year, right? This is the first time we're having 2 guests, yo.
Yes, as you can see, they're all like super like awkward there.
They're like, okay,
waiting for us, you know.
So it's the first time we're testing out with 2 guests. Let us know if the sound is good. The sound is edited by Shamalamadingdong. Actually, he has a name, and he has a being. He's a real person, okay?
His name is John Moses.
Yeah, welcome, John Moses. So you get to see his face now, okay? So
In
he's
the flesh.
He's the sound behind A Millennial Mess podcast.
Exactly. He always teach me like tips one lah. So yes. Thank
And
you.
he is also part of Celestial Production. So we'll
Celestial Production.
get him to talk more about that. If you have audio needs, right? Mixing lah, VO lah.
Yes.
What else
Music production.
Arranging.
Arranging.
You need him to play
He can
any
play.
instrument. Yeah, you see.
He like selling him.
Yeah, have to, right? Because he's so nice to come and guest on our episode. You finally show his face, yeah?
Yes.
So, and then beside him we have Lynn.
Lynn.
Hello.
Okay, we need you guys to just put your mic
Mic
as close to your
closer
mouth
when
as
you're
possible.
talking.
Okay, so they can hear you. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
Chill, relax, man.
it's okay.
Okay, so Lynn, she's a vocal instructor and she also studied econs, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so maybe both of you can like introduce
Share
yourself
about
first.
yourself.
You can go.
Before we
Okay.
talk about the topic of the day. Yes.
Yeah. Hi, my name is John Moses. And yeah, my Telegram handle is Shamalamadingdong. Yeah.
Your email, I
No,
think.
Telegram.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh shit, now they can like text me on Telegram. yeah.
You can spell Shamala.
Shamalamadingdong. Hey, hello, John Moses. The Shamalamadingdong is all along in our podcast, okay? Like the
Yeah,
starting.
yeah.
So they can always
they've
find
already
you, yeah.
know
Yeah,
already.
true.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, so I'm actually so I have my own business that I started because like I used to love doing audio production and stuff. I used to work in this line for some time, but because of COVID, like the business got hit, so then I had to come out of the company. So then I wanted to do it by myself, so I started and then it actually went pretty well. So on top of that, I'm also like working as a music teacher and also pursuing part-time degree in SUSS, digital media.
You sound like overachiever, like crazy.
No lah.
How do you
This is a
do
good
that?
intro. This is a good
Yeah.
intro to our topic later. I'll explain why.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Thanks. And shoot to Lynn.
Alright, so hi, my name is Lynn. I recently graduated studying pop music and economics as well. So I graduated in the middle of last year, and after that I became a freelance vocal coach. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing ever since, and it's been pretty cool. Yeah.
Woo!
Awesome.
Nice.
So, are you both millennials? Just by any
They
chance?
are
I
lah.
wonder.
97
97,
is
right?
millennial or
It's
not?
millennials.
Wait, both of you 97.
Yeah,
ah?
we're all 97.
Are you not millennial anymore?
Is it?
Millennials considered
Wait, I
which?
think 96.
6.
Okay, the tail end.
Okay, I think
tail
96. Okay, so the 96.
20%
Yeah, the 96, 97, they are like the awkward one. No?
Can be either or.
Yeah, like in the in-betweens,
kind of millennial,
right?
then
Yeah.
kind of
What
like
was
Gen Z.
Gen Z, okay.
Yeah.
We are like,
so you're
Okay.
like the
The best of
but
both
we rather
worlds.
be millennial.
so you okay, so both of you identify
Yes.
as millennial, is it?
I would say
If have
so.
to lah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
really?
rather
Yeah.
that,
Why?
yeah. I think prior to all the technology and everything, being millennial is just very different, very nostalgic as well because of the experiences that we have. It's very different from the current generation, I feel,
Okay.
or I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing against the current generation.
Oh, yeah,
It's just
nothing.
like
It's nothing
how
against it. It's for me.
we-
It's just that
Yeah.
I can like click more with millennials. Yeah,
millennials.
because like the Gen Z's like it's nice lah, but the terms they use, right? Yeah, like buffering sometimes, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
It's like the cap, no cap, all these kind of things.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Oh, this cap no cap thing is puzzling my mind.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's like no joke or something. Being
I
very
do not
serious
know.
or something.
I do-
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
So as we Kainian, we are also going. Okay, Kainian
Kainian
means
is-
open year.
Open the
Or as we
year.
open the year,
Oh, okay.
we want to start with a very happy topic. So today is called the Happy Quotient. Okay, we're going to be talking
Okay.
about the Happiness
Happy
Quotient.
quotient.
All right,
What
and
is the happy quotient?
yes, and we found this, of course, through our research online. And I think throughout last year or even last 2 years, we struggled in COVID finding that happiness. And all of us are motivated by different things, right?
Yeah.
And recently the news also came out, actually US stats, and then came to Singapore where they are predicting, and maybe this is either sociology or economics, right? But they are predicting that 1 in 4 will quit their jobs in the first 3 to 6 months.
I saw the
right?
article.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I think this is such an important topic because there's never been such a big turnover, I feel, in the history of
Yep.
mankind, where people want to quit their jobs. And why do people want to quit their jobs? Why do y'all think so?
Maybe because COVID, like you have a lot of time for yourself. Then like you are just trapped at home. What can you do? Your brain will just start thinking and reflecting and like, what am I doing in this space, like in these 4 walls with my life? Maybe I think that's why people want to like quit their job.
What do y'all think?
Well, for me, I feel like maybe like during COVID, like maybe a lot of people found like new jobs also, and then they probably like got the job out of like desperation because they didn't have much options, and then
Okay.
like then now since we are adapting to the new world thing, right? Then like
Yeah.
okay, since like I got this job because I really needed one, but now since things are more stable, I can go finally find out what I really want to do, and like so it's like more of
Okay.
what they want rather than what they needed to have.
Oh,
Okay, so that's
yeah.
for people who were trying to like make ends meet, right?
Yeah,
so
correct,
then they
yeah.
just went on with their job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like, people who lost their jobs, I think, like what you said, Jade, I mean, there's a lot of time to reflect as well. Like, as you stay home and you can work from home, I guess people are wondering why. Then, why am I working? And like, why am I going to work every day? Is there something else that I can do to reach a sense of fulfillment in life, I guess? So I think with COVID, everyone is just reprioritizing everything. So I think that's why there's so much emphasis and focus on trying to find out the meaning of life, what you're trying to achieve, what you're doing this for. Yeah,
So the big why is the question, right? I think
Yeah.
everyone is like thinking in their minds. Yeah, and so that brings us to this topic today about life integration. So this article that we have, or this PDF that we have and we're referring to, actually talks about 6 areas of your life that actually points towards. So it's like a circle, it's like a big circle, and this big circle has a small circle inside, which is called vision, right? And this vision is like things that we all kind of have different priorities in life that works towards this purpose in life, this meaning in life. We explored meaning in life in last year's topic, and this is kind of like a revamp way or a refreshing way to look at what is the meaning of life. And actually we are all subtly pursuing it, we just don't know. It's just like what are our motivations, right? So I'm just going to read out the 6 big areas that we're going to discuss today. Okay, so the first one is fitness, second is family, third is friends, fourth is finances, fifth is work and career, and the last one is fun and fulfillment. So I think and all these contributes to the vision and your purpose in life, right? So I think as I'm reading this, right, listeners are probably already feeling like, hey, that's me, hey, that's me, hey, that's me, hey, I identify more with this or that. So today we're going to pick our guest brains a bit on what kind of motivations or what is the what's most motivating for them, I guess, like if I may say, or what are the 7 elements that
They can
contribute to their
relate more,
to
or
their
like they
vision
feel
in
that
life.
it's
Yeah.
more important than the other.
like what we're
You know?
talking about just now, right?
I think for me, it's really family. Yeah, I guess like with COVID and because of having the experience of studying overseas, you really treasure family a lot more and being home with family a lot more, and that gives me a lot of meaning and happiness in life. Yeah, so I think when it comes to prioritizing things, it's always family above all else. Yeah. And
So when do you come back? Like, is it like COVID hit, then you came back, or how was the process?
yeah, so COVID in Australia hit around 2020 February.
Okay,
Yeah.
so to preface, Lynn was in UQ.
Yeah, the University of Queensland.
A lot of millennials have gone overseas to study
Yeah.
and have come back. So yeah, perhaps y'all can learn or can like get some insight from her story as well.
Yeah. As you see people who decided to stay in Australia versus coming back, like from wherever you guys are, you can see that there's really a big difference in how much they miss their family. And you know, with COVID, some of us have not seen our families in 2 years. And that's
Your
a
family is here?
yeah, my family is here. So I think like on hindsight, even though I felt that it was a missed opportunity back then, it actually isn't, because with COVID, I got to spend time with my loved ones with the limited time that we have. Yeah, and I'm very, very thankful for that, and I wouldn't have traded it for the world. Yeah. And so that's the experience with COVID. And for those who miss their family, hopefully you guys can meet up and see each other soon, because family is family. Friends will always be there, but how much can they be there for you as compared to a family member? Yeah, so I think that's the biggest, this is the biggest thing for me.
For me, right, well, if I have, it's like I find it very difficult to like choose like one, you know.
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I think that
because like for me, how I see it is right, it's like a path, like, you know, like you, like as of now, what I prioritize, and I know you slowly change kind of thing. So
Yeah.
like, okay, actually, like I was having this convert because today I met Lynn for breakfast brunch lah. Okay, like in between. Then like, I was asking
No,
her.
you guys didn't have breakfast and brunch. You just kept eating.
Y'all ate
To McDonald's, right?
from the moment y'all met up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
life, man.
Until
That's a good
now.
life.
Yay.
Yeah, so then I just asked her this very random question like, hey, like your greatest fear in life, you know, that kind of thing. Well, my greatest fear would be like actually seeing my parents get old. Because like I think I grew up in a very, very sheltered family lah. Like, so like I don't know like the finance stuff of things, and also they also say, you don't think about money so much, you know. If you focus on money, then you'll be driven by greed. Everything also money. Like, so like don't look too much into it. Then I realized like actually it made me like very uneducated. Yeah,
about
uneducated
money,
about the money stuff. Like, you know, like some people know about BTO, right? But I just found out about BTO like a few years ago only.
Okay.
Like the concept of BTO was like, oh, what is this thing, you know, that kind of thing. So, but people like even secondary school kids or like
They know about
yeah,
it.
they know, you know, they like ROM and things. Then like
Secondary school kids, RF.
no, I mean they
know-
BTO,
They know
BTO.
like BTO, you know,
Yeah.
ROM,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, you need
all
the
these
spec-
things.
the
Yeah.
steps to
Yeah.
take.
Yeah, exactly. Then recently I'm like, oh, okay, so you know when adulting starts hitting you at a
Adulting.
Yeah.
It's so nice. I love it.
Yeah, then like okay, I'm not a kid anymore, and I cannot like depend
You
on
can be
my
a kid out.
yeah.
Kid out.
Millennial term,
Kids
y'all.
out.
Yeah.
Hashtag kid out. Okay.
Yeah, then I cannot depend on my parents anymore. So like your parents also like expect you to like start looking after things, but then like you realize that, they also like never prepare me for this because I was so sheltered. Then I like see my other friends, you know, like you know, like they have everything planned out. Oh, I doing this investment, I doing that thing. You know, I got this thing planned out. I working. I got this income. Then you know they have like so many ways of making money, and things. It's just things that you don't think about because you think it's wrong to like focus so much on money. You know, yeah. So you just want to study and things like that. So that was something for me. That's like okay. For me now it's like, I shouldn't think of financial thing as like greed or like I want money. It's like it's a necessity that I need to know how to manage properly with it. So yeah.
I think I agree with you. How about thinking of earning more so that we can use the money? She like say she's like we can use the money to help people. She painted like so many scenarios for me. I just like that's a very good purpose to work towards.
Yeah.
Because I like to help people, and
Yeah.
then if I have spare cash, I can help people. Right? If I got no money, how to help people?
Yeah.
So that was one of the perspectives that I had lah. To like, okay, then don't be afraid of money. Just it's okay for people to pay you what you deserve, right? It's okay for
Yes.
people to pay you for the work that you do for them. Don't be afraid to charge them, because sometimes I feel that way as a business owner. Like, I just want to help you. Like, never don't need to pay me. Like, that's like I always say that, and I like stop saying that. If not, like we broke lah.
Yeah, because I was listening to what JM said, right? Like maybe because like people always say, oh, don't focus on money, then if not, it'll be like greedy or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
right? But I think it's like about the perspective lah, like how your parents or your environment like teach you about money. So if you have a healthy mindset with that, like they say, okay, you just earn the money, you save up, or you can help people, you can, like you know how to plan your finances, then maybe it's a better way to educate everybody and like to have a better understanding and relationship with money.
Yeah, then I think another thing is for me is friends. So friends. So like I realized like
it's okay, rolling.
I realized I grow a lot because of my friends. Like all these things, right? Like like finances, work, career, and even fitness and stuff, right? Like I realized
You're
like
so fit, right?
like I realized like all these things, like if you don't have friends, right, then you won't do it for long. Like if you have a friend who's very good at career and things, then you see them, then you can learn from them and they can push you towards a certain thing. But if you try to do it yourself, cause you don't really know how to do it at first, that kind of thing. So like I feel like having friends, right, is really like really opened me up a lot and like teach me a lot of things. Like friends are the ones that brought me out of my comfort zone and then like really show me like the world. And like I try to have like very long term friends lah. Like like even when I make friends, I like very selective. I'm super selective of my friends. Then I will make a lot of effort to keep the friendship. And so then and I will be very open to whatever they tell me and things. So
if you hang out with good people, you'll be good lah. Then you hang out with like the bad.
近
近朱者赤，近墨者
黑。
黑。Yeah. In literal translation, it's like if you go nearer to the red, you become red.
Oh, okay.
Red means
Yeah.
positive and like good, I think, in Chinese terms. And black means like it's not good lah.
In Tamil also got something similar. It's
Oh
like,
really?
it's like,
Say.
Really?
oh, I
Say,
don't know
keep
Tamil one.
Never mind, it's okay.
Wow.
Try to
Like,
recall.
உன் நண்பன் யாருன்னு சொல்லு நான் நீ யாருன்னு சொல்றேன் or something like that.
Okay, means what?
Means tell me who's your friend and I'll tell you who you are.
Wow, this is like super cool. Can you say it
No, I
again?
don't know how to say. I'm saying in the informal way, but there's a proper way to say it lah. But நண்பன் is like friend. So உன் நண்பன் யாருன்னு சொல்லு. Tell me who's your friend. நான் நீ யாருன்னு சொல்றேன். Like I will tell you who you are.
Actually, like, come to think about it, like we never really get to choose our friends per se.
That's
like
very
in
wise,
primary
yeah.
school and secondary school, you're just all in the same environment, and then
just there because
see them
of-
24/7, and then afterwards it's just you're on your own different paths, either in JC, Poly, ITE, and then it's just the friendship is there because of nostalgic
The
reasons and like in the circumstances of like, oh, because you've been friends for so long, then let's just keep it up for the next year and the year afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, Jade. How about you? Okay,
I think I keep like
as you're-
inserting my own
Yeah,
stuff
as
inside
you're,
already.
as you're thinking,
Yeah.
right? I think I just want to bring this back to our listeners to say like actually what we're trying to go for is a successful life integration. Success loosely, I'm just saying success as a loose. There's no proper definition here lah, of course, but the goal of this exercise, right, is when you can balance and have a clear vision for what that success looks to you, because everyone's different, and have a clearly defined decision making framework. I think why decision making framework is because we have limited time and resources every day. We need to decide what if we put our time and our money into something, that is what our heart will go for, or that is what we will be passionate or working towards, right? And then if we keep changing our minds, then we will probably like look back and say like, hey, actually I haven't done much, or like you will have that sense of like, what did I do with my life, which we are trying to help you guys with, right? Have clarity on your goals, understand priorities, and also have a balance. Know when things are out of balance within any element in your life, or even across the 7 elements. And it says here, give yourself permission to do what is important, to maintain and regain balance, and accept that you are the only person who can change things. I think this is very powerful, because if we are responsible for our own lives, a lot of time we actually throw that responsibility to the media to tell us what we should do next. This is popular, let's do it. This is what someone else is doing, let's do it also. What my friend is doing, pursuing a degree in something. Oh, we should also do like, be a doctor, let's be a doctor. Be a lawyer, let's be a lawyer. Or where's that rudder, like a boat, there's always this rudder that steers the boat, right? Like, where is that thing that steers you? And then like, because time is really limited and our body will break down. Yeah. Our minds will also not be as sharp as like the 20-year-olds. Yeah. So I think that it's good to have like a framework, not a path, right? Not like something that's predicted for you, right? But a framework where you can exercise these decisions, yeah, especially when you set out in this new year. Yeah. Okay, Jade, over to you.
Okay, so I was just like listening and absorbing everything. Suddenly lost my train of thought. But So I'm just looking at this, right? And then it's interesting that when they put the fitness, right, is a compilation of physical, mental, emotional, social,
Right.
and spiritual well-being.
Right. Whoa, that's so important.
Which we didn't really talk about it.
Yes,
So I'll just go
let's
into
go
that.
into that.
Yeah, which I think that it's actually very important. Without this, right, you basically can't really function. Right? Like you can how to say you can't function if you're sick physically, correct? Or even like mentally and emotionally. If you're not in a correct mind space, right, then a lot of things you will do until like you're very tired. Or you will
You'll
be
burn
very
out.
angry.
You get frustrated
you
and burn out,
Yeah,
right?
I get burnt out. Then it will affect your family. It will affect your friends. Basically, in your work, everything also. I feel like that one thing is actually very important. Like
the mental well-being.
yeah, if you, how to say, if you're aware of it and you want to work on it, then that's good. You don't have to be like 100% like, oh wow, I'm like super like my mental wellness, everything is like tip top condition, which is not true lah. I feel like everybody will have a certain kind of like trigger or like stress in your life, which you need that. If not, you won't progress, you won't improve, right? You won't grow. But it's to, like I said, being aware and how you manage it. Yeah, so
It's like good stress and bad stress lah.
yeah, correct.
So this is to your point about fitness, right? How
Yeah.
fitness is important.
Correct.
Which is your physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual well-being.
Yes.
Like yeah, and I think
Yeah
it's very
lor.
important because now we are talking about mental wellness, and it's a big topic now.
When I started the podcast with Deniece, then I realized that actually there's so many things that I didn't know or like I'm not aware about, and like I find
about the world, about yourself, or about people, or
about actually through the perspective that I have for the world, for myself and people lah.
Yeah.
Like I will try to take a step back. You know, if somebody is like a bit like more angsty or like more like, you know, then I'll be try to be more empathetic, and then towards myself also, because I'll be like, I have a procrastination issue. Yeah, and then why you like that? Yeah, and things like that. So yeah, so I'm aware of it, and then I know that I want to overcome it lah. But yeah, that one is like a journey lah, you know, that I'm gonna take.
we are all on
Yeah.
a journey lah.
If you keep like focusing on other people, yes, you don't focus on yourself. And then like I also read a post somewhere that says that like there is no rush in anything. If you see other people doing this thing first, doesn't mean that like you also need to do it. Yeah. So
The FOMO game is very strong
FOMO.
on social
But
media.
that's
don't
like
you
Yeah.
on
think?
social media, as long as you keep looking at it, that's like you'll always feel the rush, right?
Yes.
Yes, you'll
Yeah.
be like, how come I never think of this idea? How come I never
yeah,
do it?
or like
Right?
how come like this person is like, wow, living the life, or like got get married already, then got kids then got something that kind of thing. So yeah, so I feel like I was glad that I saw that post. Like it was really like nice lah. Like when I see this kind of post, I feel happy lah. You know, like just nice it got pushed to me. Although we cannot control everything that we see, so I think maybe it would be good to limit like yourself.
I find that it's good to have accountability partners or like friends who can affirm you, or you know, like tell you, hey, you know what you're doing is okay. Yeah, like it's enough. I think for me lah, because that's what I struggle with lah. There's some people are really like social media okay lor. Yeah, just like nah, you know,
Yeah.
like they don't care one.
Yeah.
And for
But
you,
I agree with the FOMO thing. It's actually like very big. Like I think that's why like people like Gary V and stuff, right? I don't know, like yeah, he like, you know, people like Gary, like he will encourage you to not be influenced by the FOMO thing. He does like, you know, it's your
Who
own
is
thing.
he? Who's
But
Gary
you
V?
see, Gary V, he is so big on
Gary
social
V sounds
media.
familiar.
Gary
Yeah.
Vaynerchuk.
Gary is like
He's like a
He sounds
It's like a
familiar.
motivational.
Yeah, it's like
speaker.
motivational lah.
Like actually, I think
Same
he
as Jay Shetty
started
lah.
something like that.
Okay.
But I think
Yeah.
he started off his business or something like at a very late age or
Correct,
something.
yeah.
Something like that. Then he
Right.
suddenly became very big, and then he invested in companies
Yeah,
very
like
early
he-
on. That's how
Right.
he made money. Don't know what lah.
He just
Okay.
became very, very successful. Then,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
then he just tell people like, don't be influenced by all these people. Just listen to positivity and then like focus on what you want to do. You know.
Yeah.
It's basically like everyone's race is different lah. Like all of us are running our own race.
Yeah.
And like our destination might be the same or might be different. Some people get there earlier. Some people get there later. But it's still
Yes.
your own journey. You can take your own pit stop along the way.
Yeah. Then the big question for you guys is, are you contented actually? Because if you're so easily affected by what other people say and think of us, then are you contented with your own achievements? That's the
Correct.
big question.
Yeah, that's it. That is. Are you content? Yeah. Contentment in I think contentment is a big word to understand. And I think we need to know what anchors us down. Like, is it our values? And it's back to this, right? Is it our family? Is it our friends? Who are we surrounding ourselves with that will give us that kind of FOMO feeling? I mean, you can look at social media and then maybe if you're talking to a friend, your friend say, doesn't matter, you know? And then you will also, okay, doesn't matter, right? But if the friend is like, then like spend 3 hours just digesting what someone else is doing on social media, then the FOMO will multiply. The feeling of being FOMO will be like multiplied 1,000 times.
It will come out.
So I think it's who you're surrounding yourself
Yes.
with, and how you feeling your mind. Like, what are you reading? What kind of material are you
reading, absorbing.
I think it comes back to what you say like about fitness. Actually, fitness is just not just your body is fit, it's your mind and things like that. You know, like whether you like is easily affected by this kind of thing mentally. Then I guess it also like a bit goes into religion already. Some people, they find their mental strength right in like through religion and like things like that. So I guess even that is your fitness.
I will conclude with this because fun and fulfillment is also very interesting, because I think that when I look through the whole circle, and it's a circle because I think it's something that we need to. It will just keep loop,
going around and around. Yes,
it's a circle.
Yes.
So under fun and fulfillment, right? I will just read it out.
Yes.
It says the stuff that expands and grows us, and we forget to do or don't have time to do when we get busy, or we don't have the money to do. Like, it expands and grows us. So some of the options here are like hobbies, volunteering, sports, exercise, community work, creative pursuits, letting your hair down. We all should try that. Going out, spending a day doing nothing. Holidays, living on the edge, skydiving, swimming with the sharks, maybe writing a book, a short course, or further education. For me, I feel that when I started a business, it was because I enjoyed what I doing. What kind of stupid English is that? What I'm doing. And from 12 years ago already, when I started my first taste of teaching dance, I was just like, this is so exciting. So I cannot imagine myself doing anything else except going to a studio every day to sing, dance, and act. And like, cannot. Like, why no music? Like, we need to always have music. You know, we need to group, we need to drive. At night, we have to go to a live, we have to go timber, we have to go somewhere to like enjoy music. And continue to enjoy ourselves, go and watch a theatre play, go and support local artists, you know? So I feel like that's my motivation in work. And like, you talk about passion, right? So without the passion, I think it's very difficult to survive in the arts industry. You can want to grow and make money, I think possible, but if you're not passionate, I think it comes through in your work, because it's a creative work. Things like, it takes extra energy to go and find a song for my student. And usually I will have like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, like, okay, just go for quantity, then from quantity distill quality, then from quality distill like vocal range, then vocal range distill the theme, then how to link with another song, so, and then the key, you know, there's a lot of things to think about before. But if I have no passion, right, I would be blanket you know.
You just come with a simple formula, like, you keep repeating everything.
Or like, Taylor Swift, I can do for everybody, what, let's just do Taylor Swift, everybody just do Taylor Swift. I don't even need extra energy to go and think about it.
But for you, it's really hard because your passion is your work, so then that becomes
so for you guys right now.
So the thing is like, I mean, we had this conversation or something like, if you see like the both of us start to get angry at our students and we're scolding them, means we're burnt out already lah. Cannot already, because like, when your patience is tested every day, okay,
children.
Yeah, exactly, and then like they keep making the same mistake or something lah, okay, and then I feel like we are quite patient. We can, okay, like guide you and everything, but then like, when it's like a same thing or like a same class, that then we suddenly angry, then something's wrong lah. Means we are too burnt out, we teach too much, then we cannot maintain the same quality that we want to give our students.
That's right.
And it's not fair for them. So poor thing, got scolded.
But for me, I also feel like similar to this, right? Like, last time I used to do like recording and mixing and like music related stuff. Like, sometimes, you know, like the deadline is like, okay, today we record, tomorrow I want it. So these kind of things, right, it like takes the passion away, because you just want to give them something, right? Then like, if you do it too much, you like, I feel myself also deproving, you know, because like, my standard for myself reduces a lot. Like if I want to be creative and do it properly, I have this certain standard for myself. I need to
Right,
reach
it's also
this.
a creative thing, right? When you do
Yeah.
audio production.
Correct. Then like if they want it so fast and they're okay with it, then I feel like, hey, actually my standard is too high. Then I reduce it. So like I feel myself also deproving, you know. So like okay, I cannot do this. I need a place that actually expects more from me.
Yeah.
So I can improve. So I think for teaching also, you know, if like you teach the same thing, then like if they're okay with it, then like you get stuck into this thing. But if every student is like interested in, like if you're putting effort, teach them differently for each student because they want different things, then you also grow as a person
Yeah.
also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then you're saying that your fun and passion and fulfillment is also in work. It doesn't necessarily need to be outside of work for yourself.
Yes, yeah, correct. Because I chose this industry in this line that I went to. Side note, my husband was saying there's nothing else I could do. Like he said, no one else will hire me. I have to do this. No, because I don't have qualifications in other things. I don't have economics. I don't have like what do you have? Digital media. I don't have. I only can sing, dance, and act. So yeah. So
But that's the thing again. But a lot of people cannot do that.
Yeah.
So I cannot get hired anywhere. So I just put all my eggs in one basket and then just go for it. You know, like just do it. Just have fun and do it.
Yeah.
I love like every day that we're doing.
Yeah, and our strengths are our strengths. You know, nobody else have our strengths, or like you have your own strengths that you can work with. What? Yeah. So
you
I
guys
don't.
too as well.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if we can leave you with anything today is how to be happy. I don't have an answer for that.
No answer.
Yeah.
It's your own answer. Everybody has their own answer.
Yes, there's
Yes.
no straight answer to how to be happy.
Yes.
But we hope that these 7 elements will help you guys find that happiness is yours.
Guide you through
Okay, so I'll
it.
recap. First is vision, fitness, family, friends, finances, work, career, and fun and fulfillment. And it's like 7 elements where you kind of like, it's not always clear which one is which at which point. You gotta kind of sort that out on your own. Yeah, but we hope that whatever we have shared today, the tips and our own life experiences have helped you guys to resonate with some of them, and you can identify and take home some points that will start you off on a very freaking good new year.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Happy 2022!
Happy
Is it
2022. Reminds me of a
Yay.
song. I'm feeling 22. With Taylor Swift one, by the way. Yeah. But anyway.
We are feeling 22. We all should feel 22, yes. So I want to do a shout out for our guests as well. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Please
Yes.
let our listeners know where they
Plug.
can find you. Yeah,
Plug.
find you both. Yes.
Plug.
Okay, you can find me at Celestial Productions _.
For your Instagram.
Yes.
Cool.
correct.
You can find me at Lynn the Twin too on Instagram as well.
Yes, she has a twin. Yes.
Don't get confused.
I didn't know that. Is it
Yeah.
identical?
Identical.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you for being with us today, and we
Thank
will
you.
see you again. Bye.
Bye. Hi, thank you for watching all the way until the end of the video.
Yeah.
Check out our previous episode where we talked about being naughty or nice.
Yeah.
Who is naughty?
Who is naughty?
nice? I don't know. Okay.
Naughty.
Okay, lor. Yeah. So, and then check out our social medias as well. And we will see you on the next episode.
Bye.